Welcome back to Sneaker Huddle. In today's video, we're going to be discussing every single sneaker release that's going to be going down in the month of April. And when it comes to sneaker releases, January was pretty slow. February picked up for NBA All-Star Week. March was very slow. And April is going to pick right back up. Now, the first sneaker release that's going to be going down on April the 1st is going to be the Air Jordan 11 Low in the white cement colorway. These will of course come with a white ballistic mesh upper and white cement patent leather. And of course will come with UNC Carolina blue Jumpman embroidered on the heel. Also, you can see it through the semi-translucent outsole and on the insole. And also dropping on the 1st will be the Nike Air Force 1 Low color of the month. And moving over to sneaker releases for April the 4th is going to be the Grade School Air Jordan 5 Low Desert Berry. And also dropping will be the Air Jordan 6 golf shoe in the Bordeaux colorway, and the ATL Nike Dunk Low alongside the ATL Air Force 1 Lows will drop on Nike sneakers. And this next set of releases is going to be one of the best releases for the entire year, but unfortunately it's going to be near impossible to get our hands on. Sneakerheads have been waiting on these forever, and that is of course the off-white Futura Nike Dunk Lows. First up, my personal favorite is of course the UNC colorway. And also dropping alongside the pair is of course the Syracuse colorway. And it feels like we've been seeing these dunks for the last 2 years, and it's always if or when they will release, but they're officially gonna arrive on April the 5th. Now for release information, the auction for bidding will start for 8 pairs only for the Futura off-white Nike Dunk Lows on April the 5th at 10 a.m. Eastern. And if you've been needing a running shoe, this might indeed be the one. The Nike Zoom X Vaporfly 3 prototype will officially arrive on April the 5th. After releasing on a few other retailers, they'll officially make their way to Nike sneakers, the women's Nike Dunk Low Pink Foam on the 6th. And it looks like rumored on the 7th will be the first ever colorway of the Jason Tatum Jordan 1 in the Zoo colorway. And while we're talking about basketball sneakers, we have some rumored LeBron 20s that are going to drop sometime in the month of April. First up is this super clean black and gold colorway that comes with a semi-translucent outsole, and this bold take called the uninterrupted colorway will drop sometime alongside the pair. And if you're fans of Penny Hardaway or fans of the Nike Foamposites, you're gonna be super stoked to see that one of Penny Hardaway's PE's player exclusive colorways from back in the day when he was hooping for the Orlando Magic is finally gonna release to the public. And this colorway is known as the Nike Air Foamposite 1 Penny Hardaway PE. And another dunk that we've seen at a lot of places, and it's always been if or when it's ever going to release, and that is of course the Nike Dunk Low Setsuban. These will officially start to release on April the 10th. And we will have raffles for these coming on our Twitter account very soon. So now that we're in the middle of the video, I wanted to talk about 3 upcoming sneakers that are New Balance and also some news that we have from Adidas. First up, a super clean colorway of the New Balance 550 known as the Hemp colorway will drop sometime in the month of April. Also some more New Balance news. Joe Freshgoods has revealed his upcoming next New Balance collaboration on 2 610 tees. And if you've been paying attention to the news from Fear of God, Jerry Lorenzo and Adidas leaked the image of a Fear of God Adidas sample, and it was just a sample. It will not release. That was not the final product. Jerry Lorenzo was quick to approach this to say, hey, this is not the final product. This shoe will not release. And I hope that the shoes that we get in this collection are going to be much better than the leaked image, which I think is why Jerry Lorenzo was quick to say, hey, this is not it. And I feel like Adidas needs Jerry Lorenzo to, in a sense, be their knight in shining armor, reestablish the brand in terms of the streetwear and hype culture. Now, getting back into Jordan releases, on April 15th, we'll get the Air Jordan 1 Retro High OG in the Lucky Green colorway. Now, this Jordan 1 colorway is obviously a nod to the Celtics. It does come with black, white, and green. I do think if I do cop this, I would probably swap it out for a pair of black laces or white laces. Not going to keep the green laces in there, but a really clean colorway. And on the 18th is rumored to get another colorway of Jason Tatum's Air Jordan 1. This time it'll be the St. Louis colorway. And to celebrate 420, on April the 20th, we received 2 brand new colorways of Nike SB Dunks known as Run the Jewels colorways. And on the 22nd, the women's Air Jordan 1 Retro High OG in the washed pink colorway. Now this washed pink colorway is super clean for the ladies, for the females out there. If you have a female in your life, or if you're a female watching on today's channel, this, I would really, think that this would be a must cop. I think it's super clean. I think for males, you could rock this sneaker, but I'm I'm not that fly enough to be able to pull that off. But I really love the washed suede that does come on this, very similar to the turbo greens that we received back in the day. And then you do get the white leather and of course the aged midsole. Really love these Jordan 1s. And also dropping on the 22nd alongside the ones will be the Air Jordan 13 Black Flint. And we've officially made it to the most anticipated sneaker, maybe for the entire year, but definitely for sure for the entire month. Travis Scott and Air Jordan are back, this time with the women's Air Jordan 1 Low in the olive colorway. This sneaker will come equipped with white, black, olive green, and red detailing. And also with Travis Scott and Jordan news, there was some reports that this would be the last release from Jordan Brand and Travis Scott, but that was false news. We are going to continue to receive other collaborations from Travis Scott and Jordan Brand moving forward after this one. So look for these to arrive on April the 26th, and this is going to be the most anticipated sneaker release for the entire month. Now, when it comes to this release, be sure to follow Sneaker Huddle on Twitter. I'll leave the link to that in the description below if you're interested to all the raffles. We'll have every single raffle that you can enter to try to secure a pair of this colorway. Now on the 27th, I don't know if this is too much to be confirmed, but it's rumored that we are gonna receive the first colorway of the Nike Ja 1. Now the situations that Ja Morant has been going through with the NBA and his actions off the court, I don't know if this will release this quickly, but it's rumored to possibly make a release for the day one Ja 1 on the 27th. And also rumored for the month of April is the Cortiez Nike Air Max 95 in the second colorway. Once again, this is a rumor, but definitely be on the lookout towards the end of April that we could officially receive that second colorway of this collaboration. And if you live in DC, or if you're a fan of the Washington Wizards, or just fans of the Jordan 3, you're gonna love this colorway on the Air Jordan 3, and that is of course the Air Jordan 3 Wizards. Now most of my memories of Michael Jordan were, you know, late Bulls when I was young, but I do remember vividly him coming back to play for the Wizards and watching him play in those last All-Star games. So it's really cool to see these Wizard colorways come back, and I just love the blue and kind of the hits of gold, kind of browns, bronze that are equipped in this Air Jordan 3. And it'll be interesting to see how much of a demand that the Air Jordan 3 Reimagined has put onto the Jordan 3s, because the Lucky Greens, I don't know if you've checked the resale prices on those, but they're kind of crazy at the moment. So it's interesting to see if the demand will carry over to this Wizards PE colorway. And that's actually, you know, this was a player exclusive that was floating around in the mid to late 2000s. And thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Sneaker Huddle. We would love to have you as part of the family. Be sure to subscribe if you enjoy videos like this, and have a blessed day.